Hi and welcome back. I'm sorry about last week. We woke up, both of us had a headache, so we didn't go. And last week was part one of two, and it was thriving in the wilderness. And basically, what it's talking about is why does God put us, put us through storms and put us through trials and tribulations. And where he took it from was Luke 4, verse 1 through 13, where that's where Jesus was. Jesus was out in the wilderness, and Satan was tempting him out there. And and he went through quite a few points, and what he went through was just some of the different names of God: Jehovah Jireh, Jehovah Shalom, Jehovah Nisi, and Jehovah Rapha. Our peace, our banner, our healer, and Jehovah Jireh, I believe I'm not even going to say because I don't remember what it is. I didn't write it down here. I forgot to write it down before, and I forgot to go back and write it, and I'm not even going to try and guess. Because, hey, when I get things wrong on here, that's when people tend to decide to watch my videos, and that's when y'all want to comment when I get something wrong. So if I'm not sure, I'm not even going to say anymore. But anyway, he was talking about, if we're always on the top and everything's always good, we're not going to really see, God in our lives and what God's doing in our lives, because it's all good. We're never going to have to turn to God for anything. We've got it all. But when we get down, when we're out, when we don't have a lot, we turn to God, and that's when we realize, that God's there. He gets us through the bottom. He gets us through the bad stuff. He'll get us through, losing our jobs. He'll get us through, just not having a job, not being able to find a job, but somehow you still able to eat every week and things like that. And it's like, I don't know how I'm doing it. Well, it's through God. God's helping you. A lot of people out there call it other things, and I'm not here to dog you for whatever you believe, but this is what I believe. I believe that there was a creator of the whole universe, and he is in control of what's going on. Some of y'all out there will call it karma. Some of you call it, just your spirituality and everything like that. But I believe it's a real God. It's a real being, and he's in control. And you can use science to explain away what happens, but that doesn't. There's always some little something missing out of it, and it's God. That's what's always missing out of the equation with anything when you start getting science in there and trying to figure out, well, how did man come about? Well, there's a missing link somewhere, between here and there. There's always going to be something missing. It's God, and there's just like it's going to be something missing in our lives if we don't give our lives over to Jesus and turn ourselves over 100% to Christ and give Him everything. There's always going to be something missing in our lives, and once we turn it over, then our lives will be fulfilled, and then we will not have anything missing. And if you start trying to fill it with things and stuff on earth, it's never going to work. You need to fill yourself with the presence of God, and you need to live your life for Jesus. And that's what it all comes down to, and that's why we go through the storms, because if we don't go through the storms, we won't turn to Him. And the further away from Him we get, the more He'll draw us to Him. So, if you're going through a storm, just look to Jesus, and let Him get you through it. And I guess that's that's it for this week. I mean, once it all comes out, that's it. And I'll talk to you all next week.